Hey, Miss Thickums.
What's up, Top Titty Meat? How you doing?
I'm good, girl. I'm here. They sitting, gotta keep that.
You look great.
Thank you. You as well.
Oh my goodness. What's going on? I'm so excited.
Well, you tell me. Survival of the Thickest is finally here. Like, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm just really excited. I mean, that's like the only word I can think of right now. Like, there's so many few moments in my life that are really once in a lifetime. Like meeting my husband, my kids are born, but that's such a shared experience with so many people in the world. But being a size 18, 20, always betting on yourself, doing comedy for over 20 years, writing a book, having that turned into a TV show, that is like less of a shared experience. And so I don't feel alone at all. I feel like so fucking proud of myself. Yeah. And I feel like a proper example for my children.
And so we know that the series as a whole is based on the book that you created. So talk to me about which chapter and how did the creation process look like, bringing it all together?
I was overwhelmed because I never created television before. So I'm like, what are we going to do? I know there was like central themes I wanted to get to, like body positivity, sex positivity, following your dream job, inclusivity, having a queer community represented. But the writers, who are amazing, were like, you have so much stuff to work from. We could build it out. Because my brain doesn't work like that. And I'm like, she should do this. And they're like, but if you do that in episode 2, how does it affect her in episode 8? I'm like, what? So my team of writers were amazing.
No, shout out to the writers for real. We know that they're going through like the writer's strike and everything now, but they are a huge role and they play a huge role in all the shows that we enjoy and watch.
Yeah, 100%. I think, it's not even just the Writers Guild. It's just the culture of America where capitalism wins and the little people just fight so hard to have basic needs met. Like health insurance shouldn't be a luxury. You shouldn't have to have 3 different jobs just to keep your lights on. And so I definitely stand in solidarity with the WGA as I'm a new member now. And it is a very wild place to be a multi-hyphenate, to write my own show, to love my show, to picket for the guild, and then to also celebrate the show, make sure that people see it, so then we can have just leverage, girl, for season 2.
And lastly, out of all production companies, why did you decide to go with Netflix?
I mean, I love Netflix, let's be honest, and they love me. It's a good relationship.
The Circle.
Oh, honey, we gonna do it. Someone Great, Always Be My Maybe, Tales of the City, The Circle, Barbecue Showdown, to name a few. But it's a beautiful platform where I could just be my most authentic self. And, a friend told me a long time ago, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So I'm not going to make it work with a bunch of other people that don't get me and want me to dim my shine. So I'm with Netflix because they let me shine.
Hi.
The fan, the purple, the shades, the hair, Miss PepperMint, hi. I don't even need to give an introduction. So talk to me, being here, Survival of the Thickest premiere, how are you feeling? What's running through your mind?
I am so excited to be here. I'm so happy. I'm so hungry. And I just couldn't be more proud of our ensemble, of this opportunity, of this moment, of our community. And when I say our community, I don't just mean the Black community or the queer community or the queer Black community, but I also mean just people who consider themselves allies to those groups I just mentioned, knowing that at many places and many moments we are under attack. And so being able to see a show that's headed up, created and starring a gorgeously thick Black woman who is so open and loving to others in marginalized communities, it just means a lot to me. And so this moment, I think I'm pinching myself because I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life.
How important was the on-set chemistry for you?
It was really key. I come from the world of theater, and in theater, before you even have day 1 of performance, you got months of rehearsal usually. Whereas for television, it moves a lot quicker, and you hopefully know each other from social media or something, and then you show up and you get cracking. And so there's not a lot of opportunity to build connection and rapport off of the set. However, our set was quite rambunctious, and we were doing all of the things when we weren't filming. So we just found a way to get wild and ruckus, and it was like a motley crew. These are people that you probably wouldn't say, oh, they belong together. These are people from different backgrounds, and we're all there together, loving on each other and creating together. It was wonderful.
And lastly, apart from your fabulous self, what scene do you believe would be a fan favorite?
I definitely think there's a prom that I think is that will be a fan favorite. And I do want to say something about the atmosphere. You asked about the atmosphere. That really starts with Michelle Buteau. She, I believe she wanted to have a really inclusive atmosphere that had women and black folks and people of color and disabled people and queer people all creating together, not only on camera, but also behind the scenes. And so I have seen more black women camera people than I have ever seen in my life on this set. And so that just made me feel like safe, you know what I mean? And that carried out on camera. In that scene I was talking about, there's a prom. I won't say too much more about it, but it's a really inclusive moment, and I just feel really proud about that.
Thank you so much for your time. It's PepperMint.
Pleasure!
See you with the braid.
Thank you. I just did it today on my own volition. My own hair and makeup team. Thank you.
I mean, you look on point, the hair, the makeup, the outfit. So, and a lot of the cast members so far have expressed to me that the fashion is giving on the show. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I was like, PepperMint is here. PepperMint is over there. That's why I was like, I had to turn a look tonight, bitch. Michelle Visage might be here. So I'm happy about the fashion. I hope I did them justice.
You did.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Talk to me about your favorite part about filming the series.
Just how comfortable they made me feel on set as a woman of color. Michelle always talks about brown titties. Brown titties are very important. You might have to bleep that, but she supports us, and that's why we love her. So my favorite part was being able to work with one of my friends.
Can you talk to me more about the on-set chemistry?
Yeah, I played Tasha Smith's therapist. So you're going to see me for a cute little second. And the on-set chemistry was fantastic. Female director, like boots down, house down, mad women across the board. So the chemistry was very estrogenic. Is that a word?
I got you, girl. I know what you mean.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
And what was your favorite scene to film?
Well, I'm only in one scene, so it was the one scene that I had filmed it. That's my favorite.
And overall, what do you think the fans would be most excited to see?
Michelle getting everything she deserves. She's the hardest working woman in show business, and I love her. And I'm also chasing her. Girl, could you leave some work for the rest of us?
Thank you so much for your energy and the time.
Thank you. I'm Joyelle Nicole Johnson, so thank you.
Garcelle, nice to meet you.
You. Really great. Thank you. I am so happy for this one right here. You know what I mean? I think she is smart. She's funny. The crew and the cast that she brought together has been tremendous. I mean, I was saying I had never seen a black female camera person. Like, the diversity she had in front and behind the camera was phenomenal. That's important to us. If we don't see us, it's important. So I loved it. From being in the trailer with hair and makeup to being on the set. No one likes her.
Can you talk to me more about the on-set chemistry? What was that like for you?
It was so fun. I mean, I worked a lot with Michelle and Anthony, who plays Bruce, my right-hand person. So it was fun. It was easy. I mean, I would fly in and out because I was shooting other things. But it was great. It was great.
Before I let you go, what do you believe would be a fan favorite scene?
Oh, I think when she's plunging the toilet is one. I think when Tone's character is trying to find a sofa just to impress this girl. I just think there's so many moments.
Congratulations on being here, and just talk to me about your energy. You came in owning the room. We know you and we love you. So, like, what's going through your mind right now?
Honestly, I'm here to celebrate my girl, Michelle Buteau, and her show that she created and the community and village that she brought together. while doing Survival of the Thickest. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm proud of her, and my word for her is bliss.
What are you most proud of throughout the creation of the show?
I'm proud of just the diversity and inclusion in the show. She brought a beautiful community together, and it represents who she is as a friend, as a sister, as a neighbor, as a cousin, as a, mama, as everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just full of beautiful people, beautiful humans, wonderful story, optimism, hopefulness, all of it.
And what will you miss most during filming?
What would I miss? Our laughter, and our camaraderie, the friendship, the connection. It's wonderful.
How excited are you to see the debut of Survival of the Thickest?
Oh my God, I am super excited. This show is so inclusive and it's for everyone, no matter where you come from, no matter what you look like. And that part of it is just so exciting for me too. And I play such a fun role. It's like, yay. So yes, thank you.
Can you talk to me more about the on-site chemistry? The on-site chemistry.
It's just fun. Michelle is a ball of life. So every 2 seconds we're all laughing. It felt super comfortable, especially for me who's more of like a newcomer. I just felt super comfortable to be there, super fun. It's just jokes all day. Like what you see on camera is also what's going on behind the scenes too. So yeah.
Love that. And what scene do you feel would be a fan favorite?
There's so many, but I think in the first episode there's a scene where they're running off the train, and it's so funny because she has all her stuff with her on the train and she's just like trying to get off the train, and it's just a hilarious moment. I think people will be very like relating to what she's saying because it's like supposed to be like a struggle moment and at the same time a very funny moment all happening at once. So I think the comedy in that and the realness of it will be very much appreciated.
What was the most favorite part about playing your character?
The outfits, the costume. So they call my character Lisa Bonet Top Hat. She wears like the whole Abraham Lincoln hat. So that's so much fun. And they took a lot of time and attention to detail with what I was wearing. So that part for me was just like a yes.
You're the third cast member to talk about the fashions being on point. I'm excited to see some fashion girl too.
Right, it's a yes moment. The looks, girl. But yes.
Thank you for so much for taking the time to speak with us. Have a good one. Green looks nice. You look spiffy.
Thank you so very much. A little money green, the earth is green. Green is a good color. Green for go. Absolutely. I feel absolutely blessed working on this project with the beautiful Michelle Buteau. What a wonderful opportunity and wonderful people to work with. Great artists, comedians. So yeah, it's a big blessing. We're excited for it.
So talk to me more about the on-set chemistry. What was that like for you?
It was wonderful. Well, my character, as you guys will get a chance to see, gets involved in some shenanigans. So, but it was brilliant working with Michelle, the rest of the cast, Tone Bell, Tasha Smith, very capable actors, great comedians as well. That on-set chemistry was great. It was awesome.
Can you touch a little bit more about the shenanigans you get into, or you're not trying to spoil it?
I'm not trying to spill too much tea.
I get it.
But just like everyone else in this world, Jacques, my character, is not perfect, but it provides great content for us to learn from, be engaged within in this project. So, looking forward to it.
So what will you miss most about filming and playing your character during the show?
Just working with the cast. As you can see right here from Michelle's energy, she sets everything. She's the head of this whole movement. And she just has a light spirit, a creative spirit, and just like a village. I'm gonna miss working with that village. Yeah.
And what do you believe will be a fan favorite scene throughout the show?
Ooh, there were so many ad-libs and things that happened outside of the script. It's tough to pick from. It's just like every episode there will be things that'll pop up that'll catch your imagination. So a lot of good stuff for you.
Of the Thickest, the title, being a part of the show, like what is running through your mind right now?
I can't wait to watch it and have everyone watch it. It's so funny. She's so talented. All the writers are so great, and I just am pumped to finally see it. And the fashion and makeup were so great, and we just had so much fun, and I got to film with like a little cat. So this is like a huge night for me for sure.
What will you miss most about filming?
Like being brought snacks all the time and getting complimented a lot, someone touching up your makeup. I think those were definite highlights.
Princess treatment, huh?
Yes, yeah, just like omelets, breakfast. Yeah, I really enjoyed that for sure. And just improvising with Michelle, if I'm being honest. Like, I loved doing scenes with her so much. I thought your necklace was something else for 1 second. Sorry.
Part of the series during filming will you remember the most?
Oh, well, aside from being on camera, the hair and makeup trailers was just sisterhood, ladies supporting ladies. It was just a warm family feeling that I was so grateful to experience. And then on camera, let me think. Oh, I wasn't prepared. I would say most of the on-location shoots were really fun. We got to go to so many different places, and everybody just came at it with such generosity and patience and kindness because, you know, the starting and stopping when you're on location. But everybody was just so warm-hearted, and it just felt like family when you're here. Yeah.
So you mentioned sisterhood and family. Can you talk to me more about the on-set chemistry?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So this show is primarily, like, from the directors to the writers to the producers, is mostly women, femmes, BIPOC, people of color. And this was the first time that I've ever been on a set where I was seeing people that looked like me and had similar experiences. There were Caribbean people behind the camera, Caribbean women as our cinematographers, in the trailers, the makeup trailers. So it was a really unique experience that feels rare, and it shouldn't be rare, but I feel really lucky to have been part of a production where it was me and girls that look like me and people that have a similar life experience. So I'm very good.
It's super important, you know, despite the efforts of consistently having to fight to get seen, like the dealing with stereotypes and having to just show the positive representation of like women of color like that look like me and you. So thank you for sharing that. And of course, and so lastly, what scene do you believe will be a fan favorite?
Ooh, I don't want to give any spoilers, but a lot of the scenes with the queens, the drag queens, are hilarious and heartfelt, and the costuming is amazing. I mean, it has to be. Like, this show, the costuming is bomb. But there's a lot of beautiful, heartfelt moments in it. Like, yes, it's a comedy, but I just love this. You see the sisterhood on camera as well, which I love.